Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello, and welcome back to Blue Plays Dragons Dogma 2. We are here in Battahll's capital, Bakbattahl,
Battahl's Empress has
and I want to talk about a few things. The last episode was frantic, chaotic, dangerous, stressful, anxiety-inducing, and what an amazing organic learning experience. There are several things that I have taken away from the last episode that all culminated in the episode being as just absolutely insane and fraught with danger as it was. And I kind of want to share some of what I've learned with all of you as I begin my preparations for going out into the city and hopefully into the world at large to tackle some of these foes. There are some things that I have been neglecting. I had a conversation in the comments with someone, Nick Sofa. You and I were having this conversation. I'm sorry I haven't responded to your most recent comment, but I had mentioned that one of the things I really enjoy about Dragon's Dogma 2 is the real feeling of setting out on an expedition. You have to prepare for, beforehand. You rest up, you pack your rations, your consumables, your everything that can cure debilitations and your camping gear and everything that you may need, because you may be gone for days at a time. And Nick Sofa said, I don't really see you doing that. And I do it to a degree, but maybe not as much as I ought to, because some preparation could have prevented the situation where we lost Silverius and then we ended up having to run all the way to Bakbattahl. So that being said, I have Silverius back with us. So good to see you, my friend. I have now hired Lakin, our archer, who's looking awesome. And look at this. Look at the resemblance. Angelina Jolie, definitely in her Lara Croft phase. She is our mage. Both of them are going to serve us very, very well. But I have been preparing, getting all of our consumables ready. But one thing that I am going to do is I am going to make sure that we have our camping supplies, of course. Right? So our Silverius already has our grass pattern camping kit, but I am going to throw another one of these onto Lakin, because that way if one of them goes down, I still have another one kind of at our disposal. I do want to make sure that Julie has a wake stone, which she currently does not. Want to make sure I have a fairy stone, which we do. I also want to take a look at some of these tomes. I don't think Anodyne is necessarily that good, but anything that can give me a weapon buff, especially now that I've gone back to a duo spear that is pure physical, I want to focus on getting the different elements. Not necessarily all of them, but let's see. We have... oh gosh, what do we have? We have Fire Boon, we have Ice Boon, and Lightning Boon. So, and they do weigh 0.2 kilograms a piece, which isn't a lot. So tell you what, why don't we just start with one a piece for now? That'll be good. And that way we have the ability, if our mage just is incapable or unwilling at the time, to go ahead and supply us with that buff, then we can use it ourselves. I'm going to grab another lantern oil just to be on the safe side. So that's looking pretty good. Tell you what, I'm going to grab even a Harpy Snare Smoke Beacon, not bacon. And I'm going to give Lakin, actually, I think we need to see what... I think we need to see what kind of skills Lakin has as an archer, because I think different skills take different arrows. So let's see. As a vocation, as an archer, so he does barrage, dire, sweep, and heavenly. Okay. So maybe these don't... I actually don't know the archer class well enough, mind you. But let's read the descriptions really, really quickly. Let's go to Lakin and let's take a look at... are those are under implements. So an arrow that adheres to the target and explodes after time, or if attacked, drenching the target. Expended when using drenching or deluging. Expended when using tarring or incendiary. And then expended when using exploding or erupting. Expended when using blighting or innocuous. Does that mean they need to have the skill in order to even use these? I'm not sure, but tell you what, let's give, just as a test, let's give 10 of these to Lakin, and let's see if he does anything with them. Okay? At the end of our adventure, if he still has all 10, then maybe we've learned something. The other thing that I've learned is that there is an augment that I have been ignoring willfully with Silverius. So we need to go back to the vocation guild. Now, let's see. It looks like there's one right down here. So if we just take this main street, go up the stairs to the south, and then head east, we should be able to take care of that. So, okay, right here, we're going to take these stairs. So there is an augment that allows him to actually pick himself up when he's downed. And I have been ignoring it because I thought, well, I'd rather him just not go down at all, which is valid, right? I mean, the best defense is a good offense. Oh, is it underneath? Oh, or it's just right across the hall.
Hoy, looking to change your vocation, perchance? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery.
I keep hoping that they're going to tell me something about a new vocation. I have 3 Seeker's tokens. 47 out of 220. Almost enough for the Twilight Star. That's some pretty good debilitation resistances, so that'll be fun. All right. A simple metal circlet adorned with a small jewel above the brow that resembles a faintly twinkling star. But we're going to look at Silverius, and we're going to look at, is it pertinacity? No. Oh, no, it's an actual skill. Ooh. Right? In spirit. An advanced form of Revivify that consumes less stamina when activated. Oh, but that's not when he's down. Let's view the details. Gives the user a second when curing them of some debilitations. Caught fire, frostbite, sleep, silence, and unconscious. Okay, so I was wrong. I understood this as they go down and they actually have the skull, they would be able to revive themselves. That is just simply not true. Okay. But now I know. Now I understand. And that is not necessarily what we want to go with. Because with Roar, I would say I either want Roar or in Spirit. I don't want to take away all of his offensive skills. I think I want to leave Roar. Yeah? Yeah, we want him to be our tank. So never mind. Okay. Well, I still learned something through that endeavor, right? The other thing that I learned is that...
Sir Arisen, I have a message for you.
Deborah, just hold that thought. Otherwise, I'll never get mine out. The other thing is I might need to start being a jerk. The real reason I feel that I got myself into so much hot... Well, actually, oh no, I have 2 more things to say. Deborah, you're going to have to get comfy for a second. The 2 reasons why I got myself into such hot water is, 1, I ended up helping Frey, and I did that escort quest because I have a hard time saying no to people who are in need, and that's both in-game and in real life. And that led me on a wild goose chase. It got dark, and we just got ourselves in a host of trouble, especially with all those choppers about. The other thing, however, is that the game very clearly gave me a path to take to Bakbattahl and ultimately to Bakbattahl, and that was through the main gates at the checkpoint Crest Town. I had both the permit and I had the Beastern Mask, both of which should have been sufficient to get me through the gate, and it would have cut the travel time in half, maybe even more so. But because I decided to go the path less taken, I ran into many, many more enemies. I was waylaid often due to the battles, some of the very tough battles that I ran into. It ended up getting dark. I couldn't camp. It was just a mess. So maybe start to really think about, some people don't need your help at this instant. It might be more prudent for you to continue on your quest. Will I stick to that? Probably not, but I have at least learned it and stuck it back in my mind palace where I'm going to lock about it and forget it. Anyway, Deborah, you were saying?
Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace.
It almost like she just said salmonella.
Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
We will do that. Thank you. All right. Ooh, mincemeat roborant. Nice. Silverius draft. I don't even really use that anymore, but it's good to have, I suppose. What do we got? Fulgurous Lord. Another tome. So I have a feeling there's going to be a lot for us to see and do in Bakbattahl, not to mention the quest that we already have assigned to us. Good day to you, Eveline. We are doing all right, Orlais. Just want to make sure I'm not missing out on anything here.
Have you need of me?
No, I'm just digging the tunes, man. Okay. So where do we want to begin? Should we go to the edge of town? Wait a minute, hold on. What's he doing?
What's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh?
Should I throw on my beastren mask to prove that I like him?
Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, this is going to be one of those cases where I can help the townsfolk to earn their reputation. I'm curious. What if I was wearing a beastren mask and I was alone? I could, in theory, get rid of the pawns and walk around among them, and I wonder if his tune would change.
All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it?
Okie dokie.
Put your back into it!
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Okay, you guys kind of have some health to you. Wow, you have...
At last, a chance to use this.
A chance to use what? Okay, keep that shield going. Okay, shield. I'm gonna let my stamina build back up so I can just keep the shield going, which just seems cheap, but it's working. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of dried spud, shield it up.
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here.
Oh, Ragnall, no, I was actually doing all right.
But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No, no. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnall.
Ragnall? You're him. From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to?
Oh. I don't know. Am I supposed to be fighting someone?
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Ragnall gave the ruffians a piece of his mind. Okay. Participate in the duel. He's not really doing that great, huh? Yeah, this is going well.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
No hard feelings.
Fine work that was. Pray, Save your thanks. I've no need of it.
I wonder if Ragnall could be the fighter maester.
After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, I don't like that, Ragnall.
Till next time.
There can be no
8,500 gold and fruit wine. Someone asked me in the comments if I was a Final Fantasy fan. Yeah, although I've hardly ever actually...
Who is he, really?
Silverius, chill. I've hardly ever actually beaten a Final Fantasy, but I have played most of them at this point, at least more of the modern titles. So, yeah, for some reason in my head, I keep thinking that it's Gil and Dragon's Dogma and not Gold. I'm actually going to just turn off the quest here because I want to run around and be able to explore on a whip. You were, Silverius, but let's talk to the people. Let's see if there's anyone we can help.
If you miss this, you'll be well sorry.
Oh, is there going to be a performance?
Fear I've not useful to share.
What do you want?
I don't know. Just want to see what... Oh, you look like you're in need.
What do you want?
Well, never mind, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
If I were you, I'd keep my distance from that forbidden magic research lab. The name alone ought to put you off. Tell is, they study a means to dispel the threat of the dragon through magics and conjuring. I won't claim to understand it, but it seems sacrilege to me. Blatant disregard for the lambent flame's protection.
Oh, I'm excited about... Wait. Oh, I'm giving him a gift. You know what? We'll give you a gift. How about... You want a scrag? You do not want a scrag. You seem irritated that I gave you food.
Good day, sir.
Good day. All right, what are we reading here? Something way up here. All right, we'll leave that actually.
Yes. Do we have business?
I don't know. I'm trying to see what people are selling, if anything.
Good day, sir.
Good day, Millet. All right, well, not a whole lot going on. It is hard to tell who's going to give you something worthwhile to talk about and who's just there for, flavoring up the town. I don't really miss the...
Have you need of me?
I don't really miss the process of identifying that from the first Dragon's Dogma. I never got used to the color scheme that they were using for some reason, but... I'm curious about up here, because Silverius mentioned something about transportation. But also, what's up with this? This little temple-y area. Come on, perfect place for a Seeker's token. No? Okay. So where in the world is it? Bakbattahl Ropeway Station 1. Where does it... Whoa, where does it go? Really far. Okay. Pin in this for now. Pin in this. Because I want to explore Bakbattahl, not just leave right away. But if I think we've actually talked to most of the people down there. I don't know if that's supposed to be like the slums district. I did talk to the dye vendor again just to see if she would give me any information on how to actually use the dyes, and the answer is no. No, she does not.
Sir, but you wouldn't happen to be Battahli, would you?
No, but go on.
You're not? Oh, thank goodness. I've a favour to beg, and I dare say I oughtn't ask it of anyone but a fellow Vermundian. This letter must reach the hands of a man called Ernesto. I've heard tell he's stationed on Volcanic Island, but the road in that direction appears to have been blocked off.
I don't even know what Volcanic Island
It
is.
seems another route lies to the south, only 'tis plagued by monsters, and I dare not brave it myself.
Please don't be timed.
You seem the capable sort. A soldier, I dare say. I'm sure such beasts would pose little trouble for one of your skill. Pray aid me in this matter, sir. I should not ask such an ordeal of you if I was not sorely desperate.
This needs to be delivered.
Shall we see it done?
Well, yes. Deliver the letter to Ernesto. Let's see. That is twixt a rock and a hard place. While many develop strong ties to the land of their birth, there are no few who seek to leave their homeland behind. One can only hope that they will find happiness elsewhere. It is not timed, but I am curious about that item, see if it says anything. A letter requesting safe harbor in Bakbattahl territory for the named individual. Okay. All right. We will do just that whenever we get around to it. Look at all these bunnies. They're so adorable. And we don't have Lily murdering all the woodland critters for us. So that's, you know, that's a positive in my book.
Aye. Is there aught you require?
Nope, nothing. Right. So it seems like nothing in this main drag.
A customer, then. That changes.
Oh. Do we have an armorer?
Services don't come cheap, mind.
Oh, I did, by the way, get out all of my Jasper to sell. And I should have 17 of them. 47,000 gold. Amazing. Amazing. Speaking of amazing, look at that Bakbattahl Shotel. So, Cinque Dea? Elden Ring? Okay. Cinque Dea means it's 5 finger. So this is a 5-finger sword, and that is a really, really cool looking weapon. I dig that. Dig that a lot. Veteran's Arc, I remember that from the first game. Oh, Bakbattahl Biters? This is cool. Okay. Horrific Victory. Oh, this was one of my favorite swords from the first game. Silverius, do we need to bring you back to Horrific Victory fame? That is possible. Oh, shoot. What do you have? Soul of Antiquity. Time-worn duo spear elaborately engraved with a vine motif brings me up to 624 without a single upgrade. Also, we have these, which I believe is going to be trickster weapons because they're sensors. Oh, okay. First off, let's look at Silverius, right? Brings him up to 571 with no upgrades. But it loses all of its strike strength. But how can you say no to that? You can't. I don't even know if legally you're allowed to. All right, we're buying that. And I think we have to buy the Soul of Antiquity. And this is also lighter, too. Oh, it puts me just over. Are you serious? What else can I sell? I don't really have anything on me, per se. I could go grab some things, though. Well, actually, hold on. Let's be smart about this, right? Because if I simply... Let's buy my weapon first. So let's buy the Soul of Antiquity. Purchase. Not enough funds. Oh, right. Because I need to... get rid of the Horrific Victory for now, just for now. Okay, purchase, equip it, then go to sell, and now we can sell for 10,000. Wait. Wings Asunder, right, yes. So we sell that for 10 grand. I hope that was the right move. And then... Oh, this is good. This is good. Equip it. Good. I won't sell the Warhammer just yet. I'll keep that. And now let's look at upgrading. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Now, this might be the last episode as a Mystic Spearhand. Either this one or the next. I do want to get into another one just for fun. And again, that might be Archer, but I'm really, really kind of holding out to see if I can get the Trickster or the Magic Archer. But we'll see about that. Okay, now I'm going to have enough for one more upgrade. And I think it's... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is Bakbattahl upgrades. Hold the phone. A style of smithing utilizing a heating method unique to Bakbattahl greatly increases strength and defense, but has little effect on magic and magic. Actually, this is perfect. At least for for what I'm going with here. So that'll bring me 639 strength. Is kind of absurd. And could I do the third one if I had? I could do the third one if I had enough gold, which would bring me up over 700 strength. Silverius is looking mighty fine these days. And we got to make sure that we drop off. Look at you. Still need to change your helmet.
Me? I sell defense. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first.
I know. I just need to see what you have. What are these? I mean, that feels perfect because honestly, this just feels like the insect glaive for Monster Hunter. And I want to take to the sky so badly. Valorous Helm. Oh. Oh, and that's only for fighter. Okay. Oh. This is... Come on. Oh, there's so much cool stuff. Anyway, we need money in the worst way, but that's okay. We'll get it. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just super stoked about this new weapon of ours. Okay, and then we have an apothecary.
Welcome and well met.
What do you sell? Okay, you sell a fairy stone. I should start buying these when I can. I mean, I bought a couple. But nothing that I don't have. Oh, sand pattern. Shoot. Because we have grass pattern, which is only good against Vermundian threats, not battalion. Or I guess just Battali.
Hear this. Last week, I passed along the Bakbattahl coast. And what did I find but the most gorgeous shards? Like drops of azure plucked from the sky. Took a few home, I did.
Ooh. Bakbattahl coast.
Of my finds at the tavern, a man from the Forbidden Magic Research Lab came up and asked to buy them. I threw out a price. Figured I'd see where we stand and all. Only for him to double it on the spot. Seems the shards are treasures that washed up from the sea floor on occasion. Here's hoping I'll find a few more.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Thank you very much. Now, what does this say? Metafier's Cosmetic. We sell traditional Battali dyes of every hue. Experience the vibrant colors of Bakbattahl. I'm also just curious because it looks like you have incense, so maybe you want to teach me about Trickster?
Hey, are you satisfied with your current appearance? Because I sense you yearn for a change. You wish to shine like a jewel among your peers. Is that not so? Well, lucky you. I am here to see your wish granted. But
oh, you handed over all the dyes in your possession.
I've acquired some new techniques. Peruse them at your leisure.
Change hairstyle, adjust makeup, give markings, change multiple. Huh. It's expensive. I thought maybe the dyes were going to be for armor. I didn't think it was just going to be appearance based, which is not as exciting, if I'm being honest. But still, I guess that that is what that symbol pertains to, huh? Okay, so what else do we have? As we approach here, we know we have the Vocation Guild. We've been in here already. Let's take a quick look at the map. Oh, we haven't gone to that smithy, right? We went to Arwen's Arms, but hold on, there's another one? Okay, so we got to turn around and then head south. And yes, this entire episode is, at this point, likely to be just me running around in Bakbattahl. So please be okay with that. Or wait for the next episode.
What you need.
Sarah's Scrawl. Why am I saying Sarah like it's not an unusual? It's Sarah. Styles of smithing. Broker uses the traditional Battali smithing style, but turns out there's more than one way to heat a forge. Wonder if weapons turn out different depending on the style. I'll have to remember to take a peek at the local smithies if I ever get a chance to go to Vermund. Okay, maybe I can show her something that has been upgraded in the Vermundian style. Glymerkale? I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever collected that before. Are you Sarah?
If e'er you stumble across some interesting materials, don't be stingy. Bring 'em here and I'll try my hand.
I like Sarah. Okay. Glymerkale. or Glimmer Coal, whatever you want to call it. Angelina, I was gonna... Alright. Nope. Huh.
Really now. You mustn't shirk your
So nothing I can actually do here.
the Arisen we serve here.
I wonder if I have to find a very specific type of material or ore for her to talk to me. Okay, fair. Or I don't have anything. Well, my armor, I think, is upgraded with Vermont. Yeah. My armor has been upgraded with Vermundian style. So I was thinking maybe she'd want to see me wielding. And it could be that it's a weapon, but... Alright, so we got our tavern and an inn here. This is just the inn as well. Is the inn... Is the inn up here as expensive? I'm just curious. Only 2,000! What an absolute ripoff. The one down below. Alright, Silverius, let's get rid of your Eye Crusher, but also Redolent Whisper. Wish I didn't have to. Okay, just do really quick management here. That ought to do it. Actually, hold on. We want to get rid of Threshing Blaze and Fulgurous Lord and just keep those others. That ought to do it. I also do have 2 of those beetles that I might as well be chomping down. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we do have an ox cart. I'm curious if you'll tell me where you go.
What?
Not you, Cody. Jeez.
Sorry, but I'm not...
That's fine. Can you just tell me where you go? Well, we'll check it out another time. What is down this staircase, though? Residential ward, okay. Fulvio's workshop. Oh, it's the Sculptor. All right, well, since we stumbled upon him...
What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own 2 eyes.
Please don't ask me to take you with me.
Which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin?
Ah, jeez.
'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done. And you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast.
How do I petrify a griffin? Yeah, petrify?
Indeed. A beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them.
I happen to have one of those. Granted, it very clearly states it has no power left.
Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
East of the rest town? This better not be timed. It better not be timed. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we're good. And I think what I want to do is get myself a Medusa head. That seems like the optimal way of completing this quest. So we're going to have to find a way to hunt a Medusa. Easy, right? I mean, technically, Medusa's the very first creature I fought in this game. Got some cool statues, I'll give him that. Why can we come up here? Just a way to spy, I guess? Oh, wait a minute. Is there... Come on, Seeker's Token. That's where I'd be. Alright, never mind. Oh, that's interesting. So, petrify a griffin. That'd be pretty cool. That would be very cool.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Sitting? Yes. Ooh, wait a minute. Sorry. Who are you?
Interested in my wares?
Do you just straight up sell materials? You do? Wow, you sell gold for only 1,000 gold apiece? Why does that seem so cheap? Huh. I don't know, but that seems very, very inexpensive.
Pleasure doing business with...
Alright, where else?
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
What do you sell? Do you sell books?
As you can see.
Do you sell the one I need? Rare books? Ooh. Okay, none of these are what I need. None of these are what I need. I have all these in duplicate.
I thank you for your patronage.
I didn't patronize you. I just looked. Unless, does that count as patronizing? Not in like the condescending way, but just in the, you know, shop owner.
Well met, sir.
Jeez, you could buy everything here. Bunch of flowers, noon bloom, and sun bloom. Okay. I have 6 of these in inventory, so I could probably start giving them out as gifts, I imagine.
Not worth your time, eh?
That's rude. I said hello. Bunch of flowers, good. Empress Nadinia is truly a blessing upon this nation. Her gentle gaze holds a glow akin to the sacred fire. 'Tis no wonder the lambent flame heeds her majesty's prayers. Ere shall we be spared the advent of calamity. Oh, what, pray tell, is this? Oh, dice are... Oh, cool. I love it. So there's almost like a real kind of economy here in Bakbattahl. At least a lot more than it seemed in Vermund. Vermund is kind of like the melting pot, it seems. But this just seems very, very targeted? Pointed, if you will? As I step on your flowers?
The current Empress may be young, but she's possessed of a devout heart. Her Majesty is wise too, and deeply compassionate, oft decrying the discrimination of pawns in our society. Pawns are hated as bringers of calamity. Frankly, I'm not sure I like the idea of their ilk being treated as citizens.
That's a bit odd that you really praise how open-minded the princess is.
The use of slave labor, so that pawns are protected as well. Her tolerance and grace ne'er cease to amaze me.
You just don't think the pawn should be treated as, you know... you look at you just doing your thing! This is great! Oh, Bakbattahl. Massive and just a super intriguing place. An aroma beyond compare, taste of heaven in every sip, a beverage for those with a discerning palate. Okay. Higgs Tavern stand.
Interesting tidings to share.
And I can't do anything here. Eventually I'll get a strange drink or ingredient that I need to bring to him to identify or something. Parching concoction. Okay, real quick look at the map. Look at all of these different exits. So, we started here. We went to the Rockmouse's Burrow, went to the Grand Riftstone and the Pawn Guild. Actually, have we been to the Pawn Guild? We haven't. Now, they're the ones who sell things for rift crystals. Do they have anything different than they have in Vermund? I didn't check. We have not been down to the Bakbattahl Morgue. Flame Bear Palace Road. Oh, wow. So the palace isn't even technically in Bakbattahl, or it's its own separate section. We should probably do that, although I really want to make my way here. So we're going to head southwest. I just want to see if they sell anything different, because I have quite a number of rift crystals at this point, somewhat burning a hole in my pocket. Very similar to prickly pear cacti. What is this thing just dangling? Nothing. Okay. I should also probably check the quests that I have. Oh, and this is where they had something for me to read. In celebration of her 10th year of the reign of Her Majesty Empress Nadinia. Oh, wait. Wrong way. This does seem like the place where you'd find the trickster vocation, right? I don't know, just a belief in incense, warding off foes and all that. It seems very Bakbattahl-y in nature. Oh yeah, so all I had to do was turn. Actually, I don't know. Oh, wait. You?
Let me get that.
You're the...
Well met, sir. How's the day?
Oh, I guess the dye vendor is... Okay. I mean, I could buy them all. Do I want to? Not necessarily. Not right now, at least. Okay, never mind. I didn't realize I had already seen and done that. Is it time to go to the palace? How about a quick look at the quests? So, Sculptor's Block, we need to go kill Medusa. This, we're going to Volcanic Island Camp. Oh, speak with Ambrosius, who can be found on the Ulta Battal Coast. I want to see where that is. Super duper far away. Understood. Wow, yeah. Pretty length. This map is huge. Okay, poisonous proposal. I need to be poisoned by an asp. Hunt for the jadeite orb. Oh, right. We gave this to the forger back in the checkpoint rest town. Sorcerer appraisal. We are still looking for Fulminous shield. And then Beggar said, okay, so we don't actually have as much as I thought. In fact, we don't have anything currently in Bakbattahl except we've been told by Deborah to meet with, I guess, Nadinia. Well, no time like the present at this point. Let's see what Her Highness would have for us. See if we can't learn more about the citizens of Bakbattahl along the way. Trying to see if I can just see the palace over yonder. Flame Bear Palace Road. I don't know if the palace is even here. Oh, do I want to check out the morgue? I mean, it's pretty depressing, right? Well, let's just keep on keeping on, I guess. I wonder if the ox cart just... Oh, never mind, I found the palace. It's not very subtle, as they say.
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
What I can do for you?
Nope.
Well met, Sir Arisen.
Oh, Manila.
Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion.
That's right, it wasn't Nadinia that wanted to meet with me, it was Salmonella.
Some days ago, A fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process.
Hey, is that a duo spear you're wielding by chance?
He may seek to strike again, yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead?
Yep.
My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. I trust you understand the gravity of this task.
Oh, what if she could actually die? Sure. Go to Flamebearer Palace in the morning, alright?
How might I be of assistance?
So let's go ahead and make that... Okay, it already is the primary. Is there a bench nearby? Are we even going to be allowed in?
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
Okay. Wow, look at this place. I mean, this just screams trickster, right?
Halt! Entry beyond this point is only permitted to researchers in the laboratory's employ.
Oh, here's where the laboratory
It's
is.
clear at a glance that you are not one of them, as you do not wear the provided uniform. I've got my eye on you. Do not dare to think that you could slink your way in.
What if I wore some courtly breeches? No? Okay, well then I'll just find several of your uniforms.
Before you stands the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Unless you've business here, I'll thank you not to approach. Lord Phasis has declared that none be permitted entry, save those vital to his cause.
Lord Phasis, you say?
On these grounds, his word is second in weight only to Empress Nadinia's, I'll have you know.
Nadinia, now I know how to pronounce that, so that's good.
Good day, sir.
Trathea?
Is there aught I can assist you with?
Nope, I appreciate you. I feel like I shouldn't just go and approach the flame, huh?
Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
Nope. Just gonna let myself in. What do we have here? Oh, the guest chambers. Writings of a Beastren servant. Sir Imhild is a heartening ally for our young Empress. I can only imagine how burdensome it must be to carry the weight of the people's faith, all while shouldering the precepts of the lambent flame. Perchance Sir Imhild's devotion to Her Majesty is yet another form of the sacred fire's protection. Oh, I am so convinced I'm going to find the Trickster vocation here in Bakbattahl.
May this prayer bring the people. Is there aught I can assist you with?
Good day to you.
Good day to you. Now this game has me checking under beds for hidden love notes. This game has broken me. May I? I may. Oh no. Empress Nadinia. Hi.
If 'tis magical knowledge you seek, mayhap Lord Phasis could be of aid to you.
Where's he? Is he here? Also, yoink. Wait, where's Lord Phasis? Okay, nothing I can do there. There's the laboratory. So what else we got? And this just appears to be leaving. Is that the research lab? No. Not sure. Maybe that's the research lab and then that's the, yeah, I think that's the entrance underground and then that's where the actual laboratory is. So what I need to do is just find the nearest bench to go sit. I don't need to sleep.
My apologies for the wait. We grew
I imagine one is probably not too far.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
I wouldn't mind sitting at the conference room. Guardian's missive. To address the countless reports of oxcart raids targeting merchants and their wares, we will be mounting an operation to rout the bandit gang responsible, known as the Coral Snakes. Coral Snakes. Okay. Really, really cool venomous snake. I'm sure you've all seen them. The whole saying, red touches black, venom lack, or friend of Jack, red touches yellow, kill a fellow, you're a dead fellow. Complete nonsense, by the way. If you can't identify the snake, please don't pick it up. Their hideout lies within a narrow cave and is well defended. As one of the select group of guardians chosen to participate, you are expected to maintain a rigorous training schedule up to the day in question, for swift and coordinated action shall be paramount to your success. I hope we're able to actually assist in taking care of the coral snakes. That'd be kind of nice. Palace Guardians Barracks. Salubrious Draught. Ring of Cooling, alright. Well done, way to steal. I am ill at ease about Her Majesty's next supplications. The city is not as safe as it once was. What with those brazen bandits plaguing the highway and disrupting order throughout the nation? I petitioned Her Majesty to consider reciting her prayers in the palace rather than in full view of her subjects, as is tradition, but she declined, deeming these opportunities to mingle with her subjects too valuable to pass by. As such, we'll simply have to be ever vigilant. Ooh, someone really wants this Empress dead, huh? Flamebear Palace History Chamber. Report on the Coral Snakes. We believe we now have a firm understanding of the structure of the organized bandit gang active in the region. They have been recruiting more widely of late, leading to an increase in the number of inexperienced and fickle reprobates among their ranks, who can more easily be persuaded to talk. As such, we are very near to determining the location of their hideout, and it shan't be long ere we can mount an operation to rout them. A lot of confidence, I see. Seeker's Token.
We'd find one here. At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Look at him just sitting.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
I thought that was Silverius, and I was going to say, hey, are you forgetting who that is? 'Cause it's me. All right, come on. There's got to be a closer bench. Oh, I'm not even in the city anymore. Oh, don't like that.
There is naught we can achieve here at present.
Flamebear Palace spell sealed door.
If there's nothing more we can do, ought we not to quit this place for now?
I suppose. I just didn't even mean to get here. Oh, out of lantern oil. Ruh-roh. Where am I? Okay, we're okay. We're just kind of doing a big old roundabout way up near the palace. At this point, maybe it'll just become morning. But what is this? Oh. There's a gong. Oh, can I actually ring it? Well, let's do it. No? Oh, come on. Darn. That would have been pretty funny. I don't know what it would have done, but I was real willing to find out. Learn by doing, as they say. You know what I could do, actually? I could actually wait for the ox cart. Oh, or there's just a bench right here. This works. And take a little nap. Still evening. Oh, we can actually find out where the ox cart's going.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Beg pardon, sir, but I only
Right, what route?
Looks like we both got some time on our hands.
Not much I can do if monsters cross our path.
Leave off.
Okay. Never mind. Wait. Oh, now you're trying to get people?
Not much going on here.
Well, I want to know where you're going. Do I have to wait for you to go stay? I just want to find out where this ox... Oh, you're leaving.
Not much going on.
Oh, for crying out loud. Never mind. Let's go see if we can't help Princess... Or Empress, excuse me, Nadinia. Man, I just spent an hour in Bakbattahl, and I probably missed some things. Almost certainly did.
Shall await you here, Master.
And who might?
Irmhild. She's the Empress's protector.
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Irmhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Bakbattahl has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him.
Please don't use colors to describe.
We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to that.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Oh. Did I skip it? I certainly didn't mean to. Okay. Brigand who assailed Empress Nadinia to be apprehended on sight. Description. Wears his hair tied back. His right arm was wounded during the attack. Okay. That is not much. Are we looking for like bandages? Let me see that arm. That looked... Are you injured?
I've got to focus. I'm dead on my feet.
What's changed at sea?
But I've much to do yet.
Or are those just markings?
Ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon.
Your hair's not pulled back.
We ask that Bakbattahl may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren...
Are your arms bandaged? No.
And every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
Oh, your hair's pulled back. Let me see that arm. Your arm looks okay.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications
Okay.
are nearing their end. Have you located the rogue?
I don't know. I'm leaning towards this guy.
I'm running low.
That looks injured. Grab him.
Who are ye supposed to be? Fie. Are they onto me? Ah, sod it.
Apprehend him at once.
Did I get him?
That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, sir.
Oh, that feels good.
Let us inform Sir Irmhild of what has transpired.
Simple detective work, but detective work nonetheless.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Bakbattahl is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
18,000 gold plus 5 jasper, worth another, what, 2,700 apiece? Something along those lines? Not too bad.
Thank you, Sir Arisen. Truly.
I might try to find Manila and the volcanic islands.
My sincerest gratitude for protecting the Empress.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
Well, okay. I thought maybe there ought to be a little bit more, but I also won't be surprised if I'm stopped trying to leave the palace. But then again, maybe not. But all of that will have to wait because, as you see, it is time that I call it apart. Oh wait, this smoke. Aha, I knew it. So the secret tokens do give off a little bit of a smoke if you haven't noticed that before. Starting to pick up on that, and you can kind of see them around corners. But at any rate, that's going to do it for this episode of Blue Plays Dragons Dogma 2 here in Bakbattahl. We didn't even leave the city proper. Oh.
You are the Vermundian in Her Majesty's...
Corlata seems panicked. All right, let's talk to Corlata.
Forgive my boldness, but there is what I would ask of you. A friend of mine has moved house, leaving her former abode unoccupied. To be blunt, I would have you purchase the deed. You see, I have reason to believe a group of individuals who bear the Empress ill will seek a hideout near the palace. Thus, to have a trusted individual purchase and occupy my friend's abode would greatly set my mind at ease. Besides, aught tells me such ne'er-do-wells would have a hard time settling in with you there. What say you?
300,000. I didn't even buy the 200,000 one. Not yet.
I cannot fault your hesitation, but I am prepared to make the arrangements at any time, should you decide to accept.
Okay, well, now that I feel incredibly ill-prepared to purchase real estate in Bakbattahl, once again, that is going to do it for this episode of Blue Plays Dragons Dogma 2. Hope you're still enjoying, and I'll see you next time.
So this Ambrosius fella possesses knowledge of the Godsway?